Here we are again with episode 4 of Learning HTML. In this one, we're going to teach you some new tags. Make sure to watch our previous episodes if you haven't already. Oh, and we might have a guest today that will join us somewhere in the video. So I suggest you to stick to the video till end. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification too, so you won't miss our upcoming videos. Let's jump into it. In the last video, I talked about some basic things about tags, kind of a container that holds and shows a content inside it. In the previous episode, I talked about a tag used for showing title and discussed all the rules of using it. In this one, I'll show you some more tags. Remember an important thing about HTML. Every tag has its own kind of content. You cannot just dump anything in any tag you want. Each tag is made for a specific type of content. If you want to write a title, you have to use H1 to H6, as I said. If you want to write a paragraph, you have to use a specific tag. If you're gonna upload an image, you have to use a specific tag. Okay, so in the last video, I talked about headings and all the limitations of using it. And don't get me wrong when I said limitation. It doesn't mean that your project won't start. You can have 100 H1 tags and you can still run the project. By limitation, I mean that search engines will not consider your website as a valid one and it won't get indexed. So let's get to work. Like always, I'll open a new folder. I'm gonna talk about texts here. I write HTML5. You learned about this whole thing before, so I'm not gonna explain it anymore. One of the main tags for texts is P. I did give a brief summary about this one, but now we're gonna learn more. Whenever we want to show a text to a user, we use tag P. The container of text is P, and it's a short version of paragraph. What I'm going to do is I will write lorem 50 here, and it will write 50 random words for me. In many situations, you might need some contents just for texting. This lorem thing will do that for you. It will write random words as many as you want, depends on the number you put after this word. So let's see the output right now. As you can see, it started from here and continued till here. It breaks here and moves to the second line. And by shrinking the tab, the text breaks into even more lines. But what happens if I press enter right here in VS Code? As you can see, nothing really happens. Nothing changes in the output. Oh, hey there, little guy. What you doing there? Come on out, don't be shy. Yeah, come out. I told our viewers about a guest. They expect you. Yeah, come on. Come say hi. So tag P does not react to these kind of changes. In many situations, you might need to copy a paragraph from a Word file, for example. The paragraph must contain some kind of customizations to it or breaking lines in some places. You cannot expect this tag to do all those things. So you have to write a code for any kind of change you want to apply to your text. For example, I want to break a line and move to another after this word. So I need to use another tag to do this. That tag is called BR. I'm gonna write BR here and see the changes. You see, It broke the line after this word. After this word, I put BR. If you want to go to a next line in any paragraph using tag P, you have to use BR. But in some situations, you might need to use a Word file in your site, as I said, and there are all kinds of jumping and styles and all sorts of customizations that tag P will not recognize them. In that case, you need to use another tag called PRE, and it's a short version of pre-formatted text. This one will show any format that has given to the text. So let's see how it works. I will write lorem 60, which will show me 60 random words. I will press multiple enters in different places. One here, another one here, and another. Let's see the output. You see, it even identified the space here. So if I delete these spaces here and here and I save it, you can see it changed. So if you don't want to use tags for any changes you want to apply, just use PRE because it's pretty simple. Oh, and let me teach you another thing that might come in handy for you. If you press Alt-Shift-F, VS Code will sort all your codes with some specific rules. But there's also an extension for it. It's called Beautify. It does the same but better, and it also works for other codes too, like JavaScript, C#, and many others. You might notice that the time of these episodes are kinda short. I do it on purpose so you guys won't get bored while watching them. I personally rather to watch shorter videos for learning stuff. But you can also say your opinion in comments. So let us know if you prefer short videos or long ones. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll see you in the next episode.